Yo, what up gamers, Dark here, and welcome to my Tristana ADC gameplay guide. For runes, we're going to be running Lethal Tempo, Triumph, Legend Bloodline, Coup de Grace, Eyeball Collection, and Treasure Hunter. You also have the option of doing Halo Blades for your primary keystone if you prefer to have a strong early game. But since Tristana has a strong early game either way, personally I just prefer going Lethal Tempo so we can have more scaling, which will help us carry more games, ideally. Gonna be running Legend Bloodline because we're not gonna be doing any lifestyle item like Bork or Ravenous Hydra, so it's gonna be doing a standard crit build but replacing the Infinity Edge with Navori, which I do feel is better on Tristana in the new season. Secondary runes, we have the option of either Inspiration, Domination, or Sorcery. Sorcery gives the best scaling. Personally though, I'm gonna go for Domination because I want to get that increased gold so we can get our spikes faster. And we'll still get some AD from Eyeball Collection. I don't recommend doing Taste of Blood. It does give you a better laning phase. However, it doesn't make a huge difference. And late game is definitely a lot worse than Eyeball Collection. So usually on Tristana and Hilo, I'd want to run Cleanse to remove their exhaust. However, in low elo, let's guarantee that they'll run Exhaust against Tristana, because they don't necessarily know that it's really good against her. This game in particular also felt like they have a lot of bursty champions of their own who I might want to use Exhaust on. And just by pure luck, turns out they're not even running Exhaust themselves, so the cleanse would have been a little bit of a waste. All I could have cleansed was Lux Q. Not even an Ignite. So definitely gonna get more value out of Exhaust this game than Cleanse. Just gonna jump in on Lux here. I'll Exhaust the Kaisa. There we go. That's one kill. Triumph should give me health enough to keep going in here. There we go. Perfect. No exhaust. They just definitely die there. Even through the Lux barrier. We could actually dive her here. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna dive for it. But so is she. Unless, does she have Triumph? No, okay, perfect. So she's gonna, this is gonna be a good trade because she's gonna miss out on all of this wave. Not only that, but I also have Treasure Hunter. I don't know if she does. Also, actually, it's actually really lucky for me that she didn't have, Triumph, because I definitely didn't think about that. But I guess she has, probably Overheal, I imagine. Yeah, I'd already soaked up the entire wave that I could pick up, where she hadn't finished soaking up her wave, so me killing her there just denies our cannon on top of the rest of the casters. So she's down in XP, you can see. Oh, wait, actually, no, she's not down in XP for some reason. I guess because she got some solo XP after Lux died, but still, I will be arriving to a better wave than her here, like a much bigger wave as you can see, so I'm going to be getting more XP overall than her, even if I don't immediately have a lead. I'm also going to try and kill as much of this as possible immediately. So as much of it is solo XP as possible before Cho'Gath gets back into the lane. There we go. We'll just let them keep pushing this back into us though. Okay, we see an Italy mid lane. We know we're not about to get ganked. So whenever Cho'Gath hits a Q, we have such a big lead now, I think, that we can probably just go in whenever Cho'Gath lands anything. Doesn't really matter who we focus, either one will get burst down. Okay, I'm just gonna go for Lux since she's squished here. A bit more of a risk, but yep, still gonna be an easy kill. My logic here is that I'm gonna be able to burst either one of them down a lot faster than they can burst me down. That was a beautiful Cho'Gath Q, by the way. At them. So I might as well just go for the one that's gonna die, the more guaranteed to die by being squished here. Okay, we got an Italy behind us. We can definitely go in on her here. Come on. Sejuani, no, she needed to CC her. There's no point in me flashing her. Ooh. We are so close. Here we go. There we go. I'll flash for that. I think I'm just gonna base here. Hopefully I don't miss too much of the wave, it just depends on how fast they shove that. There we go. I was hoping she wouldn't shove it too fast, and she's only an early game caster. She gets a like really good wave clear later on, when she's got kill wall, but without it, it's not the fastest. So I should arrive here in time to get most of this wave, even though I chose to base for a Doom Quiver, which would be a bit greedy if they didn't have such bad wave. But can he stop like shoving though? That minion wasn't gonna die yet. I could have potentially arrived in time to lost hit that. Alright, I don't want to let this hit the turret. I'm just gonna start shoving. Kai'Sa probably wants to base soon because she's presumably good enough for Doom Quiver. So what we want to do is crash this wave. Just make sure that if she bases, she's gonna miss out on farm. Therefore, she either is forced to stay without spending her gold, or she misses out on farm. Both are shitty choices. She is actually probably like ahead in XP at the moment though. So whenever you're hitting the turret, it's just good to use your E on the turret since it can harass the enemies directly. You only want to not do that if the enemies are like visibly positioning very aggressively, like getting ready to try and hit you the moment you use your E on the turret. In that case, you just want to start hitting the turret, and the moment they walk up too close to you, that's when you want to hit them with the E. Problem with using E on the turret sometimes is that if you don't have a huge lead, what the enemies can do is wait for you to place E on the turret and then all in you, and just like take the fight so far out of the turret range that they're not gonna get hit by the E on the turret. But when you got this much of a lead, you can just place the E on the turret. If Kai'Sa wants to like try and focus, oop, hang on, and I was too distracted, my bad. There we go. Do we get her too? Yes, we do. Perfect. I'll play Cho'Gath. Yeah, so if Kai'Sa wanted to try and trade against us there because we used their ear on the turret, I mean, we've got such a lead right now that we would win trades just by auto-attacking them with the help of the wave. So there's very little downside to using E. At the worst, it's just going to force them to trade against us and still lose the trade. If they don't trade back, then we're just going to do so much turret damage. As you can see, pretty much already got the turret almost, just need one more plating. That's because of all the E's I've been using on the turret wall, just landing against them. I'll leave the turret here because it'll take a while to go down still. Before I spend some of my gold already, as we've already got mythic. I'll just grab double dagger here. Hopefully the cannon lives here. Yep, the minion that was focusing it just got lost hit by Kai'Sa. Perfect. Let's see, if Cho'Gath was on the lane, he would have lost hit it when it was like at 70 HP. That's why it annoys me when supports do that. Like at least lost hit it when it's like 10 HP. As late as possible, but they don't want to like not lost hit though. They want to take the gold. So they lost hit it as soon as it's lost hittable, even if it might have a chance at living. And in the process, they end up slightly pushing the wave and sometimes breaking freezes that way. Okay, I would like to let them overextend, because at this point I've got such a lead, I can, like, the moment they step up, I can probably just 1v2 double kill them. Oh, he did not have to do that. Oh well, at least it's only a coster. But I mean, if he's gonna do that, he should at least get the relic shield item. Anyway, there we go. There we go. Getting ganked? Sort of. Looking okay for now, though. Okay, with any luck, we'll be able to pick up the turret here. Not huge. Yeah, Tristana's probably like the best champion at picking up early turrets, so long as you have a sufficient enough lead. Caitlyn is probably like second best, but although she has an easier time hitting turrets, she just doesn't do as much damage to them as Tristana can with her E. No, what is he picking? Drake? I don't want to do Drake, I just want to base. And then we can rotate mid and start pressuring mid as well. And we just rotate back bot whenever we need to pick up waves. Or ideally, Kiana will go bot lane to pick up waves. And we can just keep hitting this turret because there's a lot of platings we can still pick up. And we've got 3 minutes to do it. That being said, Orianna's kind of annoying to have to siege against because she could just ult min chunk me out for free while I'm hitting the turret. We'll see how it goes. I guess her ball probably saw me. Oh, I might be able to pick up Kai'Sa here. I know she doesn't have flash. There we go. I want to go on Orianna unless I've got my E up. Then I should be able to 1v1 her because I've got exhaust. She won't have any chance of bursting me down. I'm just gonna wait for Q as well. But we don't need to wait for ult. Just Q alone should be fine here. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna exhaust her as well to keep her in range. There we go. The exhaust slow is the only reason why she was in range. And this is good because, like I said, she's got pretty good wave clear, pretty good burst. It's annoying to siege against Orianna, but when she's dead, it's gonna give me a lot of time to hit this turret. Nobody else can defend the turret as well as she could. So that was just perfect. Can afford to use the E here. There's no wave incoming to clear up with the E. Oh, I thought that was an Amumu Q. Played against already like 2 Amumus today. Okay. I was playing needlessly aggressive for no reason. Anyway, even if we don't end up getting the turret before the platings fall. Ooh. Nice. At least we got down, I think 4 platings was the number we got. Really good. We got a lot of gold out of that. Oh. I'll just burst her with ult, so there's 0 chance she survives there. Perfect. And the Kai'Sa dies too. Awesome. That's actually gonna get us the whole turret before platings fall. Actually, what we also could have done, although it turned out that it would have probably been the worst move in the situation, the way this turned out. But without knowing that in hindsight, what we could have also done is rotate the top lane. Gangplank is a lot easier to bully than Orianna would be. So if she were to to continue staying in the lane wave clearing without us getting into a fight that kills her, then the best thing we could do is go top lane and just start getting like 3 to 4 platings there as well before the platings fall. We wouldn't have much time to do it, but we would be able to get them really fast since he really sucks at defending turrets in flank. In fact, we could easily just dive him too, probably. Oh my god. I'll go for it. Got her. Alright, I'm just gonna base now. I got a lot of gold spent. Actually, I could do something kind of cheesy here, but... So I'm gonna stay for 1 more wave. Let's see if my plan can work. But since I have so much gold, I think what I can do here... No, just base. Don't want to fight. Okay, so instead of going Phantom Dancer, I'm gonna just build Navori Quick Blades, second item, and then we grab another Quick Cloak, and that's actually gonna activate the Navori. Perfect. That's what I wanted to know, if I had enough gold for Quick Cloak on top of the Navori, which I do. So we have now 70% crit chance, whereas you need 60% to activate the Navori. So we got enough. This is actually gonna be a bigger power spike than going for the Phantom Dancer than the Navori. This is something I've done with Tristana before, I think, or at least other champions. Can't remember if I've done it specifically on Tristana. I wasn't sure if it was better than doing Phantom Dancer second, so I was leaning more towards Phantom Dancer. But since I just based with so much gold that I could just do this easily, it's like, yeah, I may as well do it. It's definitely better once you get to the point where you activate the Navori. before you have your third item. It's only the build path that might be an issue, but since we had enough gold anyway, may as well. I'll just try and get in Italy here. Okay, there we go. God. There we go. Oh, it's low. There we go. Alright, and that's gonna be GG. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future, guys. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Later, gamers.